Born a New You, Unlocking the Life You Deserve, written and published by Audiobook Empowerment. Introduction. Every transformation begins with a moment of realization, the moment you know there's more to life and more to you. Born a New You is your guide to unlocking that potential, peeling away fear and doubt, and stepping into the person you were always meant to be. This isn't about becoming someone else. It's about rediscovering your true self. Each chapter will help you let go of what holds you back, rebuild from within, and align with the life you deserve. Transformation takes courage, but within the challenge lies your greatest strength. Take a deep breath, let go of the past and step forward with purpose. Together, let's begin the journey of being born anew. Chapter 1. The Moment of Awakening. Every journey begins with a moment of realization, a spark that ignites the desire for change. It's that quiet voice within you that says, something needs to shift. This is the moment of awakening, a profound turning point when you decide that the life you've been living no longer aligns with who you are or who you want to become. Awakening is not a dramatic event for everyone. Sometimes it's a subtle nudge, a feeling of dissatisfaction, a longing for something more, or the recognition that you're capable of so much more than you've allowed yourself to believe. It's not about being broken or incomplete. It's about realizing that growth is possible and necessary. This moment isn't about fixing yourself. It's about understanding yourself. It's about pausing to reflect on your life, your choices, and the path that brought you here. Awakening is the first step towards self-awareness, the foundation for transformation. Without it, change is fleeting. With it, change becomes intentional and sustainable. As you step into this moment of awakening, doubts may creep in. Voices in your mind might question whether you're ready or capable of transforming your life. These doubts are normal, but they don't define you. The fact that you've recognized the need for change proves your strength and readiness to begin. This chapter invites you to sit with that realization, to honor the courage it takes to admit that you want more for yourself. It's not about perfection or knowing all the answers. It's about taking the first step. Awakening is the seed of possibility, and with care and intention, it will grow into something extraordinary. Let this moment be your starting point, not with pressure or expectation, but with a sense of curiosity and hope. The journey ahead isn't about becoming someone else. It's about rediscovering who you've always been. This is your moment. This is your awakening. Chapter 2. Breaking Free from the Old You. Transformation begins with a powerful act, letting go. The person you've been, the thoughts, habits, and beliefs that have shaped your life until now, served their purpose. But to become the new you, it's time to break free from what no longer serves you. This isn't an act of rejection, but of liberation, a step toward aligning with your truest self. The old you is not your enemy. It's a collection of experiences, fears, and coping mechanisms you've carried to navigate life. But often, these patterns become chains, keeping you anchored to a version of yourself that feels small, unfulfilled, or disconnected. Breaking free means acknowledging these patterns with gratitude for how they've protected you, and then releasing them with intention. Breaking free starts with awareness. Take a moment to reflect on the parts of your life that feel heavy or stagnant. Are there habits that drain your energy? Beliefs that limit your potential? Relationships or environments that no longer align with your growth? Awareness is the key that unlocks the door to change. This process is not without its challenges. Letting go often feels uncomfortable, even painful. The familiar, even when it's unfulfilling, offers a sense of security. But security is not the same as happiness or growth. To break free, you must trust that what lies ahead is greater than what you leave behind. It's about embracing the discomfort of change as a sign of progress. Imagine shedding an old, worn-out coat that no longer fits. At first, you might feel exposed or uncertain, but with time, you'll realize how much lighter and freer you feel without it. Breaking free from the old you is similar. It's about releasing the weight of what no longer serves you so you can move forward with clarity and purpose. This chapter invites you to take action. Begin by identifying one thing, just one, that you're ready to let go of. It could be a habit, a thought, or even an expectation you've placed on yourself. Write it down, acknowledge its impact, and then set an intention to release it. Small steps create momentum, and each act of letting go brings you closer to the person you're becoming. Breaking free is not about erasing the past. It's about learning from it. The old you holds valuable lessons, but it doesn't define your future. By honoring those lessons and choosing to release what no longer aligns, you create space for growth, joy, and possibility. This is the moment to take that first step, to unburden yourself from what has held you back and step into the freedom of becoming. Breaking free is not just an act of release, it's an act of love. Love for yourself, your journey, and the life you're ready to create. Chapter 3. Redefining your identity. Who are you, really? Beneath the labels, roles, and expectations that society, family, and even you have placed on yourself lies your true identity. Redefining your identity is not about becoming someone new. It's about peeling back the layers of who you've been told to be and rediscovering who you truly are. For much of your life, your identity has been shaped by external influences. From childhood, you've absorbed messages about who you should be, what you should achieve, and how you should live. These influences often create a mask, a version of yourself that feels acceptable to the world but disconnected from your core. Redefining your identity means shedding this mask and stepping into authenticity. This process begins with introspection. Ask yourself, who am I when no one is watching? What makes me feel alive, inspired, and at peace? These questions may feel unfamiliar or even uncomfortable, but they are the doorway to understanding your true self. Your identity is not defined by your job, your achievements, or your failures. It's defined by the essence of who you are. Redefining your identity also involves challenging limiting beliefs. These are the stories you've told yourself about what you can and cannot do, who you can and cannot be. Perhaps you've believed that you're not smart enough, strong enough, or worthy enough to pursue your dreams. These beliefs are not truths. They are narratives, and they can be rewritten. Imagine your identity as a canvas. Up until now, others may have painted on it, leaving marks that no longer reflect who you are. Redefining your identity means picking up the brush and creating your own masterpiece. It's about consciously choosing the colors, shapes, and themes that represent your truest self. This chapter invites you to explore your values. What matters most to you? Is it connection, creativity, freedom, growth, or something else entirely? Your values are the foundation of your identity, guiding your decisions and shaping your path. When you align your life with your values, you step into a version of yourself that feels authentic and fulfilling. Redefining your identity also requires letting go of labels. Labels can be comforting. They give you a sense of belonging and direction. But they can also be limiting, boxing you into roles that don't allow for growth. You are more than a single label, more than a singular role. You are dynamic, evolving, and multifaceted. Embrace the fluidity of your identity. The process of redefining your identity may feel daunting at times. It's natural to feel uncertain or even lost as you strip away the old and step into the unknown. But within this uncertainty lies possibility, the possibility to become the person you've always wanted to be. Trust the process, and know that every step you take brings you closer to alignment with your true self. This chapter encourages you to take one tangible action. Declare who you are becoming. Write it down. Speak it aloud. I am someone who values growth. I am someone who embraces creativity. I am someone who lives with courage. These declarations are not just words, they are commitments to yourself and your journey. Redefining your identity is not a one-time event, it's an ongoing practice. As you grow and evolve, so too will your understanding of who you are. Allow yourself the freedom to change, to expand, and to continually align with your truth. This is the beauty of being human, the ability to redefine yourself endlessly. This moment is your invitation to step fully into your power, to let go of who you were told to be and embrace who you are meant to be. Redefining your identity is an act of liberation, and it's the foundation upon which your new life will be built. Chapter 4. Embracing the power of now. The present moment is all we truly have, yet most of us spend our lives caught in the past or projecting into the future. We replay old mistakes, cling to regrets, or anxiously plan for what lies ahead. But the power to transform your life exists only in the now. Embracing the present moment is not just a mindset, it's a profound shift that aligns you with the flow of life and unlocks your fullest potential. The past holds valuable lessons, but it is not a place to live. Dwelling on what you cannot change keeps you tethered to a version of yourself that no longer exists. Similarly, the future is shaped by the choices you make today, not by endless worry or speculation. When you focus on the now, you reclaim your power. You stop leaking energy into what was or what might be, and instead channel it into what is. Embracing the now doesn't mean ignoring the past or future. It means recognizing their role in your journey without letting them control you. The present moment is where clarity resides, where decisions are made, and where growth occurs. It's the only place where life truly happens. This practice begins with awareness. Pause for a moment and notice your breath, the sensation of your feet on the ground, or the sounds around you. These simple acts of mindfulness anchor you in the present, pulling your attention away from distractions and grounding you in the reality of now. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes to live in the moment. The power of now is also the power of choice. In this moment, you can choose how to respond to life, how to think, and how to act. Every choice you make in the present creates ripples that shape your future. By focusing on what you can do now, you build momentum for the change you desire. Resistance to the present moment often arises from judgment, thinking the now isn't enough or isn't perfect. But the present doesn't need to be perfect to be powerful. Even in challenges, the now holds opportunities for growth and alignment. When you embrace the present moment as it is, you free yourself from the need to control or fix everything, allowing life to unfold naturally. The now is also a space of creativity and inspiration. When your mind is quiet and present, ideas flow more freely. Solutions to problems appear effortlessly, and you feel a deeper connection to your intuition. The present moment is where the universe communicates with you, guiding you toward your path. Embracing the now involves letting go of distractions. The constant pull of notifications, demands, and multitasking scatters your energy and prevents you from fully experiencing life. By intentionally focusing on one thing at a time, you enhance your ability to engage deeply with the present and create meaningful experiences. Gratitude is a powerful way to deepen your connection to the now. When you pause to appreciate what is, whether it's a kind word, a moment of peace, or simply the act of breathing, you shift your perspective from lack to abundance. Gratitude transforms the present into a source of joy and fulfillment, no matter the circumstances. This chapter encourages you to create moments of stillness in your day, whether it's a few minutes of meditation, a mindful walk, or simply pausing to breathe deeply. These moments reconnect you to the power of now. Over time, you'll notice that these practices not only reduce stress, but also enhance your ability to navigate challenges with calm and clarity. The power of now is not about perfection. It's about presence. It's about showing up fully for your life, embracing each moment as an opportunity to learn, grow, and align with your purpose. The now is where transformation happens, where the seeds of your new self are planted and nurtured. Take a deep breath. Feel the stillness of this moment. Everything you need to begin your journey exists here, in the now. Embrace it, and let the power of the present guide you to the life you deserve. Chapter 5. Overcoming Fear of Change. Change is one of life's most constant truths, yet it's often met with resistance and fear. The thought of stepping into the unknown, leaving behind comfort and familiarity, can feel overwhelming. But change is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Overcoming the fear of change is not about erasing that fear. It's about learning to move through it with courage, trust, and purpose. Fear of change is rooted in the mind's need for certainty. Your brain is wired to seek safety, and what's familiar often feels safer than the unknown. Even when the familiar isn't serving you, it provides a sense of predictability. Change, on the other hand, introduces uncertainty, which the mind perceives as risk. Understanding this is the first step to overcoming fear. Your fear is not a flaw, it's a natural response meant to protect you. But protection isn't always aligned with growth. The discomfort of change often comes from the stories we tell ourselves about it. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if this doesn't work out? These thoughts create a loop of doubt and hesitation, keeping you stuck. Overcoming fear of change requires challenging these stories. Instead of asking, "What if I fail?" ask, "What if I succeed?" Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, focus on what could go right. Embracing change begins with shifting your perspective. Change is not an end, it's a beginning. It's not about losing what's familiar, but about creating something better. Every great transformation starts with a step into the unknown. Think of a caterpillar entering a cocoon. To the outside world, it might seem like an ending, but within, a profound transformation is taking place. Change is your cocoon. It's the space where growth occurs, even if it feels uncertain at first. Fear of change also arises from the illusion of control. We often believe that staying the same keeps us in control, but life is inherently unpredictable. Change is not something to fear, it's something to embrace as a natural part of life's flow. When you let go of the need to control every outcome, you create space for possibilities you never imagined. One way to overcome fear is to focus on the first small step. Often, the idea of change feels overwhelming because we're looking at the entire journey instead of the next step. Break it down. What's one action you can take today to move toward the change you desire? By focusing on the immediate, you reduce the weight of fear and build momentum. Visualization is a powerful tool for overcoming fear. Take a moment to imagine yourself on the other side of the change you're contemplating. Picture the version of you who has embraced the transformation, stronger, happier, more aligned with your purpose. Feel the emotions of that success. Visualization doesn't just inspire you, it rewires your brain to see change as achievable and positive. Gratitude can also help ease the fear of change. Instead of focusing on what you might lose, focus on what you're gaining. Be grateful for the opportunity to grow, to explore new possibilities, and to become more aligned with your true self. Gratitude shifts your perspective from fear to abundance, helping you approach change with excitement rather than dread. It's important to remember that fear is a companion on the journey, not an obstacle. You don't have to eliminate fear to move forward. You simply have to take action despite it. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's the willingness to act in the presence of it. Each time you face your fear and take a step, no matter how small, you build resilience and confidence. Overcoming fear of change also involves surrounding yourself with support. Whether it's friends, mentors, or a community of like-minded individuals, having people who believe in you and your vision makes the process less daunting. Share your journey with them and let their encouragement remind you that you're not alone. This chapter challenges you to reframe change as an adventure rather than a threat. Adventures are filled with uncertainty, yes, but they're also where the most memorable and meaningful moments occur. When you embrace change as an adventure, you open yourself to discovery, growth, and the possibility of something extraordinary. Take a moment now to reflect on a change you've been resisting. What's holding you back? What would happen if you embraced it instead of fearing it? Remember, the life you desire is often on the other side of your comfort zone. Change isn't something to fear, it's something to celebrate. The fear of change may never fully disappear, but it doesn't have to control you. With each step you take, you prove to yourself that you're capable, resilient, and ready for the life that awaits. Embrace the unknown, trust the process, and know that every change brings you closer to becoming the person you were always meant to be. Chapter 6. Releasing the weight of the past. The past shapes us, teaching lessons and building experiences that contribute to who we are. But sometimes the weight of the past becomes too heavy to carry. Old mistakes, regrets, and unresolved pain can cling to us, holding us back from stepping into the future we desire. Releasing the weight of the past isn't about forgetting, it's about freeing yourself from its grip, allowing you to move forward with clarity and purpose. The past often carries emotional scars that linger long after the events themselves. These scars manifest as guilt, shame, or resentment, replaying in our minds like an endless loop. They make us question our worth, doubt our abilities, or fear repeating the same mistakes. But holding on to these feelings only keeps you stuck. The first step to releasing the past is recognizing that it doesn't define you. It's simply a part of your story, not the entirety of who you are. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with stones. Each stone represents an unresolved regret, a painful memory, or a grudge. As long as you carry that weight, every step forward feels harder than it needs to be. Releasing the past is like removing those stones one by one and feeling lighter with each release. It's an act of self-liberation. Letting go begins with acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean condoning the hurt or mistakes of the past. It means acknowledging them without resistance. What happened, happened. You can't change it, but you can change how you respond to it. Acceptance is the bridge between the pain of the past and the peace of the present. Forgiveness is a key part of releasing the past, and it starts with yourself. Often, we hold ourselves accountable for things beyond our control or punish ourselves for choices made with the knowledge we had at the time. Forgiveness isn't about excusing those actions. It's about showing compassion to the person you were, understanding that growth comes from learning, not self-punishment. Releasing the past also means letting go of grudges and resentment toward others. Carrying anger or bitterness toward someone else only chains you to the pain they caused. Forgiveness is not about them, it's about you. It's about cutting the cord that binds you to the hurt, allowing you to move forward unburdened. Sometimes the past feels impossible to release because it's tied to a a person, an opportunity, or a version of yourself you thought you'd always be. Grieving that loss is a natural part of letting go. Give yourself permission to feel the sadness, but don't let it consume you. Remember, the end of one chapter makes room for the beginning of another. Releasing the past also requires rewriting the narrative. Instead of seeing the past as a series of failures or pain points, view it as a collection of lessons. What did those experiences teach you? How did they shape your resilience, your compassion, your strength? By reframing the past, you transform it from a weight to a source of wisdom. One powerful way to release the past is through rituals of closure. Write a letter to your past self, expressing forgiveness and gratitude for what you've endured. Then, symbolically let go of that letter, burn it, tear it up, or bury it. These rituals create a tangible act of release, helping your mind and heart let go of what no longer serves you. Releasing the past doesn't mean erasing it. It means integrating it into your story in a way that empowers you rather than limits you. The past is a chapter, not the entire book. You are the author of your life, and you have the power to decide what role the past plays in your present and future. This chapter challenges you to take one step toward releasing the weight of your past. Reflect on one memory, one regret, or one grudge that feels heavy. Ask yourself, what would my life look like if I let this go? Imagine the freedom, the lightness, the space it would create for new possibilities. The act of releasing the past is not a single event. It's a practice. Some days will feel easier than others, and that's okay. What matters is your commitment to moving forward, to embracing the present, and to creating a future unshackled by old wounds. Take a deep breath. Feel the weight of the past you've been carrying. Now imagine setting it down piece by piece and stepping forward with nothing holding you back. Releasing the past is not just an act of courage, it's an act of love. Love for yourself, your journey, and the life you are ready to create. Chapter 7. Building unshakable self-belief. Belief in yourself is the foundation of every success, every dream, and every step forward. Yet, self-belief often feels elusive, fragile in the face of failure, comparison, or doubt. Building unshakable self-belief isn't about arrogance or perfection. It's about trusting yourself deeply, even when the path ahead feels uncertain. It's about knowing that no matter what happens, you have the strength and resilience to keep moving forward. Self-belief begins with recognizing your inherent worth. Your value is not tied to your achievements, your mistakes, or the opinions of others. It's not something you earn, it's something you already possess. Yet, over time, layers of self-doubt, criticism, and fear can cloud this truth. Building self-belief means peeling back these layers and reconnecting with the core of who you are. At its heart, self-belief is a practice of trust. Trust that you are capable of growth, trust that you can navigate challenges, and trust that even in failure, you are learning and evolving. This trust isn't built overnight. It's cultivated through small, consistent acts of courage and commitment. One of the biggest obstacles to self-belief is the voice of doubt. This inner critic whispers, or sometimes shouts, messages like, "You're not good enough," or "What if you fail?" These thoughts are not truths. They are fears masquerading as reality. To build self-belief, you must challenge these doubts with evidence of your capabilities. Reflect on moments when you overcame adversity, achieved something meaningful, or simply showed up despite fear. These moments are proof of your strength. Affirmations are a powerful tool for reinforcing self-belief. Phrases like, "I am capable," "I trust myself," or "I am worthy of success" may feel unfamiliar at first, but repeated consistently, they begin to rewire your mind. Affirmations are not about denying challenges. They are about reminding yourself of your power to face them. Self-belief also grows through action. Confidence is built not by thinking about what you can do, but by proving it to yourself through experience. Start with small steps. Each time you take action toward your goals, no matter how small, you strengthen your belief in your abilities. Success, no matter how incremental, becomes the foundation upon which your self-belief stands. Another key to unshakable self-belief is self-compassion. Often, we are our harshest critics, focusing on our shortcomings instead of our strengths. Building self-belief requires shifting this inner dialogue. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend. When you stumble, remind yourself that mistakes are part of growth, not proof of inadequacy. Comparison is a common thief of self-belief. In a world where others' achievements are constantly on display, it's easy to feel like you're falling short. But self-belief isn't about being better than others. It's about being better aligned with yourself. Focus on your own journey, your own progress, and your own definition of success. Remember, the only person you need to compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. Visualization is another powerful practice. Close your eyes and picture yourself as the person you want to become, confident, capable, and aligned. See yourself achieving your goals, overcoming challenges, and thriving. Visualization helps your mind and body align with this image, turning self-belief into a lived experience. Gratitude plays a role in building self-belief as well. When you focus on what you've already achieved, you shift your perspective from lack to abundance. Gratitude reminds you of your progress and reinforces the belief that you are capable of achieving even more. Celebrate every step forward, no matter how small. It's evidence of your growth. Unshakable self-belief also requires resilience. There will be moments when doubt creeps in, when setbacks shake your confidence, or when progress feels slow. In these moments, remind yourself that self-belief is not about never doubting. It's about continuing despite doubt. Each time you rise after a fall, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than you think. This chapter invites you to take one small action to build your self-belief. Write down 3 things you've accomplished that make you proud. Reflect on the qualities and strengths that made those achievements possible. Keep this list close and revisit it whenever doubt tries to creep in. Let it remind you of your capability and potential. Building unshakable self-belief is not a destination. It's a journey. It's a commitment to trusting yourself, even when the road feels uncertain. With each step, each action, and each moment of courage, your belief in yourself will grow stronger. The new you is not built in an instant, but through the steady practice of choosing to believe in your worth, your strength, and your limitless potential. Take a deep breath. Feel the strength that already resides within you. Trust yourself and step forward with the confidence that you are enough and always have been. This is how you build unshakable self-belief. One step, one choice, one moment at a time. Chapter 8. The Blueprint for Inner Growth. Inner growth is not accidental, it's intentional. It's a journey that requires clarity, direction, and the willingness to look inward with honesty and courage. The blueprint for inner growth isn't about achieving perfection or meeting external expectations. It's about aligning with your truest self and building a foundation that supports your evolution in every aspect of life. Growth begins with a vision, a clear understanding of who you want to become and why it matters. Take a moment to picture the version of yourself that feels most alive, authentic, and fulfilled. This vision is not about surface-level achievements or appearances. It's about the values, strengths, and qualities you want to embody. Defining this vision provides the compass that guides your growth. A key component of inner growth is self-awareness. Growth is impossible without understanding where you stand and what you need to address. Self-awareness requires honest reflection, noticing your thoughts, behaviors, and emotions without judgment. Ask yourself, what patterns hold me back? What strengths can I build upon? Awareness is the first step in transforming insight into action. Commitment to growth requires a shift in perspective. Instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, view them as opportunities to learn and evolve. Every difficulty carries a lesson, and every setback offers a chance to rebuild stronger. Growth is not linear. It's a series of steps, sometimes forward and sometimes backward, but always moving toward expansion if you stay committed. The foundation of inner growth is rooted in habits. Your daily actions shape your life, and intentional habits create momentum for change. Start small. Identify one habit that aligns with your vision, whether it's journaling for clarity, practicing gratitude, or dedicating time to learn something new. These habits are the building blocks of your transformation, creating a framework that supports your goals. Inner growth thrives in discomfort. The most profound transformations happen outside your comfort zone, where fear and uncertainty often reside. Embrace discomfort as a sign that you're growing. Each time you step into the unknown, you expand your capacity for resilience and courage. Growth doesn't mean eliminating fear. It means moving forward despite it. The blueprint for inner growth also requires flexibility. Growth isn't rigid, it's dynamic, evolving as you do. Be willing to adapt your path when necessary, allowing life to guide you in unexpected ways. Flexibility doesn't mean giving up on your vision. It means trusting that the universe sometimes provides better routes than the ones you initially planned. One of the most powerful tools for inner growth is mindfulness. Being fully present allows you to engage with life as it unfolds, noticing the lessons and opportunities hidden in everyday moments. Mindfulness also helps you remain anchored in your intentions, preventing distractions or setbacks from derailing your progress. A crucial element of growth is letting go of perfectionism. The pursuit of perfection often leads to paralysis, where fear of failure stops you from taking action. Inner growth isn't about getting everything right. It's about learning, evolving, and embracing progress over perfection. Celebrate the small wins and view mistakes as stepping stones on your path. Inner growth also involves cultivating patience. Transformation takes time, and rushing the process only creates frustration. Trust that each step, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to your vision. Growth is not about quick fixes, but about sustainable, meaningful change that lasts. Accountability strengthens your commitment to inner growth. Share your intentions with someone you trust, or keep a personal journal to track your progress. Accountability helps you stay aligned with your goals, providing motivation during moments of doubt or difficulty. Gratitude amplifies growth by shifting your focus from lack to abundance. Instead of dwelling on what you haven't achieved, celebrate the progress you've made. Gratitude fosters a mindset of positivity and resilience, fueling your journey with hope and optimism. This chapter encourages you to create your own blueprint for inner growth. Reflect on your vision and identify 3 small, actionable steps you can take today. Write them down and commit to them. Remember, growth isn't about giant leaps. It's about consistent, intentional actions that align with your highest self. As you follow your blueprint, you'll notice shifts within you. Clarity replaces confusion, strength replaces hesitation, and fulfillment replaces dissatisfaction. Growth isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. With each step, you're not just building a better life, you're becoming a more aligned, empowered version of yourself. Take a moment to breathe deeply. Visualize the foundation you're creating and the growth it will support. Trust the process, honor your progress, and move forward knowing that every action you take is shaping the person you are becoming. Chapter 9. Creating empowering habits. Habits shape your life. They determine the quality of your days, the progress toward your goals, and the alignment with your true self. Empowering habits are not just routines, they are intentional choices that support your growth, fuel your energy, and strengthen your commitment to becoming the person you want to be. Creating these habits isn't about willpower, it's about designing a system that works for you. Empowering habits begin with clarity. Before you create a new habit, reflect on what you want it to achieve. Is it to improve your health, enhance your focus, or deepen your self-awareness? Understanding the why behind a habit gives it purpose and makes it more likely to stick. Without purpose, habits become empty actions that are easily abandoned. One of the keys to building empowering habits is starting small. Big changes can feel overwhelming and lead to burnout, but small, consistent actions are sustainable. If your goal is to exercise regularly, start with just 5 minutes a day. If you want to read more, begin with a single page. Small habits compound over time, creating significant transformations with minimal resistance. Consistency is the backbone of any habit. It's not about perfection, but about showing up, even on days when motivation is low. Habits become empowering when they become automatic, seamlessly integrating into your life. To build consistency, pair your new habit with an existing routine. For example, meditate for a few minutes after brushing your teeth, or write in a gratitude journal before going to bed. Empowering habits thrive on momentum. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Each time you honor your commitment, you reinforce your belief in your ability to grow and change. Positive reinforcement creates a cycle of motivation, making it easier to maintain your habits over time. Another important aspect of habit creation is designing your environment for success. Your surroundings play a powerful role in shaping your behavior. If you want to eat healthier, stock your kitchen with nourishing options. If you want to read more, place books in visible, accessible places. A supportive environment removes friction, making it easier to stick to your habits. Mindset is equally critical in creating empowering habits. Often, we approach new habits with an all-or-nothing mentality, believing that one missed day is a failure. This mindset creates unnecessary pressure and discouragement. Instead, embrace flexibility. If you miss a day, let it go and recommit the next. Progress is not lost in a single misstep. It's built over time. Gratitude is a powerful tool for habit creation. When you focus on the benefits your habits bring, you reinforce their value. Instead of viewing your habits as chores, see them as acts of self-care and alignment. Gratitude shifts your perspective from obligation to opportunity, making it easier to stay committed. Empowering habits also require adaptability. As you grow and evolve, your needs may change, and your habits should reflect that. Regularly evaluate your routines to ensure they still serve your goals and values. Adaptation is not failure, it's a sign of growth and alignment. Accountability can strengthen your commitment to habits. Share your goals with a trusted friend or join a community that supports your growth. Knowing that others are cheering for you can provide motivation during moments of doubt or difficulty. Accountability isn't about pressure, it's about connection and encouragement. Empowering habits also involve setting boundaries. Often, old habits or external distractions can derail your progress. Identify the triggers that lead to unhelpful behaviors and create boundaries to protect your new routines. For example, if excessive screen time disrupts your evening routine, set a limit and replace it with a more empowering activity. This chapter encourages you to take a simple yet impactful step. Choose one habit that aligns with your vision for yourself and commit to practicing it for the next 21 days. Write it down, define its purpose, and track your progress. Notice how this single habit begins to influence other areas of your life, creating a ripple effect of growth. As you create empowering habits, you'll notice shifts in your mindset, energy, and sense of accomplishment. These habits are not just routines, they are acts of self-respect, declarations of your commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. With each habit you build, you're constructing a life that reflects your highest potential. Take a deep breath. Visualize the person you're becoming and the habits that support your growth. Trust in the power of small, consistent actions and know that each step brings you closer to the life you deserve. Chapter 10. The Beauty of Self-Compassion. In the pursuit of growth and transformation, we often overlook one of the most powerful tools at our disposal: self-compassion. It is the gentle act of treating yourself with kindness, understanding, and forgiveness, especially during moments of struggle or imperfection. Self-compassion is not a weakness. It is a strength that fuels resilience, nurtures growth, and fosters a deeper connection with your true self. Self-compassion begins with recognizing your humanity. To be human is to make mistakes, face challenges, and sometimes fall short of expectations. Yet, so often, we hold ourselves to impossible standards, judging our missteps harshly. Self-compassion reminds you that imperfection is not failure, it's part of the shared human experience. By embracing your humanity, you create space for growth without the burden of shame. At its core, self-compassion is an act of self-acceptance. It's about acknowledging where you are right now without judgment or resistance. This doesn't mean settling for less or avoiding change. It means honoring your journey, no matter how messy or complex it may feel. Acceptance lays the foundation for transformation, allowing you to move forward with clarity and grace. Self-compassion also involves reframing the way you speak to yourself. The inner critic, the voice that highlights your flaws and amplifies your fears, is not your truth. It is a learned pattern, often stemming from past experiences or societal expectations. Replace the harsh voice of your inner critic with a nurturing one. Speak to yourself as you would to a dear friend, offering encouragement, patience, and support. The beauty of self-compassion lies in its ability to foster resilience. Life's challenges are inevitable, but how you respond to them determines their impact on your growth. When you face difficulties with self-compassion, you approach them with a sense of calm and perspective. Instead of being consumed by self-blame or frustration, you acknowledge the challenge and focus on finding solutions. Self-compassion also nurtures emotional balance. By allowing yourself to feel your emotions without judgment, you prevent them from becoming overwhelming or suppressed. Whether it's sadness, anger, or fear, self-compassion creates a safe space for you to process and release these feelings. This emotional balance enhances your overall well-being, creating a sense of inner peace. Another aspect of self-compassion is forgiveness, both for yourself and others. Carrying guilt or resentment weighs heavily on your spirit, keeping you tied to the past. Forgiveness is not about condoning harm or forgetting what happened. It's about releasing the grip of pain and choosing freedom over bitterness. By forgiving yourself for past mistakes, you open the door to healing and growth. Gratitude deepens the practice of self-compassion. Take a moment to appreciate the efforts you've made, the lessons you've learned, and the progress you've achieved, no matter how small. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, reminding you of your strength and resilience. This shift in perspective reinforces your ability to treat yourself with kindness and appreciation. Boundaries are another key component of self-compassion. Saying no to what drains you or harms your well-being is an act of self-respect. Boundaries protect your energy, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. They remind you that your time, emotions, and well-being are valuable and worthy of preservation. The ripple effect of self-compassion extends beyond your relationship with yourself. When you treat yourself with kindness and understanding, you naturally extend the same to others. Compassion becomes a shared experience, strengthening your connections and creating a more supportive and empathetic environment around you. This chapter encourages you to practice self-compassion intentionally. Start with a simple exercise. Write down 3 things you appreciate about yourself. Reflect on your strengths, qualities, or efforts that make you proud. Keep this list as a reminder during moments of self-doubt or criticism. Let it serve as a foundation for building a nurturing relationship with yourself. As you embrace self-compassion, you'll notice its transformative power in your life. The weight of judgment and self-doubt will begin to lift, replaced by a sense of lightness and possibility. You'll approach challenges with a calmer mind, celebrate progress without perfection, and nurture a deeper sense of trust in yourself. Take a deep breath. Place your hand on your heart and feel the warmth of your own presence. Remind yourself that you are deserving of kindness, patience, and love, just as you are in this moment. This is the beauty of self-compassion, a quiet strength that transforms the way you see yourself and the world. Chapter 11. Finding strength in vulnerability. Vulnerability is often mistaken for weakness, but in truth, it is one of the greatest forms of strength. To be vulnerable is to embrace your humanity, to stand with an open heart in a world that often encourages us to hide behind walls of perfection and control. It takes immense courage to admit that you don't have all the answers, that you sometimes need help, and that you too face fears and doubts. Yet, within this courage lies the power to connect deeply, grow profoundly, and live authentically. Strength in vulnerability begins with self-honesty. It requires acknowledging the parts of yourself that you often keep hidden, your fears, insecurities, and even your dreams. These hidden parts can feel like weaknesses, but in reality, they are what make you human. To confront them is not a sign of frailty, but a testament to your courage. It's a declaration that you're willing to face life as it is, not as you wish it to be. Being vulnerable means accepting imperfection. Society often pressures us to present a flawless image of ourselves, but perfection is an illusion. The cracks in your armor are where your light shines through, where your authenticity resides. Vulnerability allows you to embrace these cracks, to own your story fully, without apology or pretense. It's in this ownership that true strength emerges. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you give others permission to do the same. Vulnerability creates connection because it speaks to the shared human experience. Everyone has moments of doubt, fear, and longing. When you open up about your struggles, you create a space for others to open up about theirs. This shared openness fosters trust, empathy, and relationships that are rooted in authenticity rather than superficiality. Growth is impossible without vulnerability. To grow, you must be willing to face the unknown, to step into situations where the outcome is uncertain. This willingness to risk failure, rejection, or discomfort is what propels you forward. Vulnerability is not about being fearless. It's about moving forward despite fear, knowing that each step, no matter how uncertain, is a step toward growth. The fear of vulnerability often stems from a fear of judgment. You might worry about what others will think if they see the real you. But judgment, whether from others or yourself, says more about the one doing the judging than it does about you. The act of being vulnerable is not about seeking approval. It's about finding freedom. freedom from the need to constantly prove yourself, to be liked by everyone, or to fit into predefined molds. It's about standing firmly in your truth, regardless of external opinions. Vulnerability also involves asking for help. Society often glorifies independence, making it seem like a sign of strength to handle everything alone. But true strength lies in recognizing when you need support and reaching out for it. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of self-awareness and trust in the people around you. It's an act of courage to admit, "I can't do this alone." Taking risks is another powerful way vulnerability manifests. Whether it's pursuing a dream, starting a new relationship, or expressing your emotions, vulnerability requires you to face uncertainty head-on. These moments may feel terrifying, but they also hold the potential for incredible breakthroughs. Every risk you take in vulnerability expands your capacity for courage and opens doors to opportunities you might never have encountered otherwise. Gratitude can ground you in moments of vulnerability. When you focus on the blessings in your life, you shift your attention from fear to appreciation. Gratitude helps you see vulnerability as a gift, a chance to connect more deeply with yourself and others, to grow beyond your comfort zone, and to discover the strength you didn't know you had. Vulnerability is also a gateway to self-compassion. When you allow yourself to be seen fully, flaws, fears and all, you learn to treat yourself with kindness and understanding. You stop punishing yourself for not being perfect and instead start celebrating the courage it takes to show up authentically. Self-compassion strengthens your ability to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. In relationships, vulnerability is the foundation of trust. When you open up to someone, you create a bond that goes beyond surface-level interactions. You invite them to see the real you, and in doing so, you deepen the connection. Vulnerability allows you to build relationships that are based on mutual understanding, empathy, and authenticity. These connections become a source of strength and support, enriching your life in profound ways. This chapter challenges you to embrace vulnerability intentionally. Reflect on an area of your life where you've been holding back. Perhaps it's a conversation you've avoided, a dream you've hesitated to pursue, or an emotion you've suppressed. What would it look like to lean into vulnerability in this situation? Write down one small, actionable step you can take to begin. Finding strength in vulnerability doesn't mean exposing yourself recklessly or putting yourself in harm's way. It means being intentional and mindful, choosing to open up in spaces and relationships that feel safe and supportive. Vulnerability is not about being unguarded, it's about being real. As you lean into vulnerability, you'll discover its transformative power. You'll begin to see that it's not a weakness to be hidden, but a strength to be celebrated. Each time you embrace vulnerability, you grow stronger, more connected, and more aligned with your true self. Take a deep breath. Feel the courage within you to stand fully in your truth, to let yourself be seen, and to embrace life with an open heart. Vulnerability is not the absence of fear, it's the presence of bravery. In this bravery lies your greatest strength, the strength to connect, to grow, and to live authentically. Chapter 12. Aligning with your purpose. Purpose is the anchor of a meaningful life. It's the driving force behind your decisions, the light that guides you through challenges, and the reason you wake up with a sense of direction. Aligning with your purpose is not about finding something external. It's about discovering the inner truth that has always been a part of you. When you live in alignment with your purpose, you tap into a source of fulfillment and energy that no external achievement can provide. Your purpose is not something you create, it's something you uncover. It's the intersection of your passions, values, and the unique gifts you bring to the world. purpose is deeply personal, and it may not look like anyone else's. It's not about chasing someone else's definition of success. It's about living in a way that feels authentic and true to you. The journey to aligning with your purpose begins with introspection. Ask yourself, what lights you up? What activities make you lose track of time? What causes or ideas feel so meaningful to you that you dedicate yourself to them even without external rewards? These questions guide you to the core of your purpose, helping you uncover the threads that weave your passions and values together. Purpose is not always grand or dramatic. Sometimes it's found in the quiet moments, in the way you uplift others, care for your family, or create something meaningful. It doesn't have to be tied to a career or a major goal. Purpose is the essence of how you show up in the world and the impact you choose to make, no matter how big or small. One of the barriers to aligning with your purpose is the noise of external expectations. Society, family, and peers often impose ideas about what your life should look like. These expectations can drown out your inner voice, leaving you feeling disconnected from your true path. Aligning with your purpose requires you to tune out this noise and reconnect with your intuition. It's about trusting yourself to know what feels right for you. Purpose and alignment also require clarity about your values. Your values are the principles that matter most to you, the foundation of your decisions and actions. When your life aligns with your values, you feel at peace and in harmony with yourself. When there's a disconnect, you may experience frustration, dissatisfaction, or confusion. Reflect on what truly matters to you. Is it honesty, creativity, connection, growth, or something else? These values serve as a compass, pointing you toward your purpose. Living in alignment with your purpose doesn't mean life will always be easy. Challenges, setbacks, and doubts will still arise. But when you're rooted in your purpose, you face these obstacles with resilience and determination. Purpose gives meaning to the struggles, transforming them into opportunities for growth and deeper connection with your path. One powerful way to align with your purpose is through intentional action. Purpose isn't just an idea, it's something you live through your choices and behaviors. Start small. Identify one action you can take today that aligns with your values and passions. Over time, these small actions build momentum, creating a life that reflects your purpose in every way. Another essential aspect of purpose is adaptability. As you grow and evolve, your understanding of your purpose may shift. This doesn't mean you've lost your way. It means you're deepening your connection to it. Be open to re-examining your path and making adjustments that align with your current self. Purpose is not a rigid destination, it's a dynamic journey. Gratitude is a powerful practice for aligning with your purpose. Take time to appreciate the moments, people, and opportunities that bring meaning to your life. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant, helping you see how your purpose is already present in your daily experiences. This awareness deepens your connection to your path and reinforces your commitment to it. Fear often arises when aligning with your purpose. The fear of failure, judgment, or stepping into the unknown can hold you back. But purpose is not about perfection, it's about authenticity. Embrace the courage to move forward despite fear, trusting that each step you take is leading you closer to your true self. Aligning with your purpose also involves serving others. Purpose is often found in the ways we contribute to the well-being of those around us, whether it's through acts of kindness, sharing your talents, or simply being present for someone in need. Serving others reinforces the connection between your purpose and the larger world. This chapter invites you to take a bold step toward aligning with your purpose. Reflect on one area of your life where you feel out of alignment. What changes can you make to bring it closer to your values and passions? Write down one intentional action you will take to move toward greater alignment. Let this action serve as a declaration of your commitment to living with purpose. As you align with your purpose, you'll notice profound changes in your life. Clarity replaces confusion, fulfillment replaces dissatisfaction, and confidence replaces doubt. You'll wake up each day with a renewed sense of energy and direction, knowing that you're living a life true to yourself. Take a deep breath. Feel the strength and clarity within you. Your purpose is not something you need to chase. It's already within you, waiting to be uncovered and expressed. Trust in the journey, honor your values, and live each moment with intention. This is the beauty of aligning with your purpose, a life of meaning, authenticity, and boundless possibility. Chapter 13. The Art of Letting Go. Letting go is one of the most liberating and transformative acts you can undertake. It's the process of releasing what no longer serves you, be it pain, resentment, fear, or attachment, and making room for growth, clarity, and peace. Letting go isn't about forgetting or giving up. It's about reclaiming your energy and aligning with the flow of life. At its core, letting go begins with awareness. Often, we hold on to things unconsciously, past experiences, expectations, or beliefs that weigh us down. These attachments may feel familiar, even comforting, but they create resistance to change. Awareness helps you identify these burdens, bringing them to the surface so you can address them with intention. Letting go requires courage. It's not always easy to release what you've clung to for so long, whether it's an identity, a relationship, or a dream that didn't turn out as expected. The fear of emptiness or the unknown can make you hold on tighter. But letting go is not about losing. It's about making space for what's meant to be. It's about trusting that the universe has something greater in store for you. The process of letting go involves acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean resignation. It means acknowledging reality as it is, without trying to control or resist it. When you accept what has happened, you free yourself from the grip of what-ifs and should-haves. Acceptance is the first step toward healing and moving forward. A key aspect of letting go is forgiveness. Forgiveness is not about condoning harmful actions or forgetting what was done. It's about freeing yourself from the anger, hurt, and bitterness that keep you tethered to the past. Forgiveness is an act of self-liberation. When you let go of resentment, you reclaim your emotional and mental energy, allowing yourself to focus on the present. Letting go also involves releasing control. Life is unpredictable, and the desire to control every outcome creates unnecessary stress and disappointment. By letting go of control, you align yourself with the natural flow of life, trusting that things will unfold as they're meant to. This trust doesn't mean passivity. It means choosing to focus on what you can influence while releasing attachment to what you cannot. Gratitude plays a vital role in the art of letting go. When you focus on what you've gained rather than what you've lost, you shift your perspective. Gratitude helps you see the lessons in difficult experiences, the strength you've developed, and the opportunities that lie ahead. It reminds you that letting go is not about lack, but about abundance, creating space for new beginnings. Letting go is not a single event, it's a continuous practice. Some days, it may feel easy to release the past. Other days, the weight might resurface. This is normal. Letting go is a process of gently redirecting your thoughts and emotions each time they try to pull you back. Over time, the practice becomes more natural and the burdens grow lighter. Your environment can support the process of letting go. Decluttering your physical space, for example, can symbolize and reinforce emotional release. Letting go of items you no longer need creates a sense of lightness and clarity, mirroring the inner work of releasing old patterns and attachments. Letting go also means embracing the present moment. When you release attachment to the past or worry about the future, you create space to fully experience the now. The present is where life unfolds, where opportunities arise, and where transformation occurs. By letting go, you allow yourself to be present for the gifts and lessons of each moment. Another aspect of letting go is redefining your identity. Often, we attach ourselves to roles or labels that no longer reflect who we are. Letting go of these outdated identities allows you to step into your true self. It's a process of shedding old layers and embracing the person you're becoming. Letting go strengthens your resilience. It teaches you that you can survive loss, navigate uncertainty, and thrive despite challenges. Each time you let go, you build confidence in your ability to adapt and grow. Letting go is not an act of weakness. It's a testament to your strength and trust in life's unfolding. To practice letting go, start with something small. Identify one thought, habit, or item that no longer serves you and release it. This might mean forgiving yourself for a past mistake, stepping away from a draining relationship, or even deleting old emails that clutter your mind. Each small act of release contributes to your overall sense of freedom. As you master the art of letting go, you'll notice shifts in your life. The weight of the past will no longer hold you back. You'll feel lighter, freer, and more aligned with your purpose. Letting go creates space for clarity, creativity, and new opportunities to flow into your life. Releasing is not about erasing, it's about integrating. The experiences, relationships, and lessons you've let go of remain part of your story, but they no longer define you. They become stepping stones, guiding you toward a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. Let this chapter serve as an invitation to release the burdens you've carried for too long. Trust in the beauty of the process and the possibilities that await when you create space for something new. Letting go is not an ending. It's the beginning of a lighter, freer, and more aligned version of yourself. Chapter 14. The Role of Gratitude in Transformation. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces in life. It's more than just saying thank you. It's a deep acknowledgement of the blessings and lessons that surround you, even in moments of challenge. Gratitude has the unique ability to shift your perspective, elevate your energy, and transform your journey. It's not just a practice, it's a mindset that rewires how you experience the world. Transformation begins with awareness, and gratitude enhances that awareness. Often we focus on what's missing, what's wrong, or what's not yet achieved. This focus creates a sense of lack, which can cloud your progress and limit your growth. Gratitude redirects your attention to what's present, abundant, and working in your favor. It opens your eyes to the small, overlooked moments that make life meaningful. At its core, gratitude is about recognizing the interconnectedness of life. Every experience, whether joyful or painful, contributes to your growth. When you embrace gratitude, you see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for learning and resilience. Gratitude helps you honor your journey, understanding that even setbacks have value in shaping who you are becoming. The practice of gratitude creates a ripple effect in your life. When you cultivate gratitude for one aspect of your life, it spreads to others. For example, expressing gratitude for your health can deepen your appreciation for the activities you can enjoy, the people you connect with, and the goals you can pursue. Gratitude is a lens that enhances every area of your life, bringing clarity and positivity. Gratitude is also a tool for grounding yourself in the present moment. The past may carry regrets, and the future may hold uncertainty, but gratitude anchors you in the now. It allows you to savor what you have without being consumed by what you lack. This presence creates a sense of peace and contentment that fuels your transformation. One of the most transformative aspects of gratitude is its ability to reframe your perspective. Life's difficulties often feel overwhelming, but gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right. Instead of dwelling on loss, you appreciate the lessons it taught you. Instead of fearing failure, you value the courage it took to try. Gratitude doesn't erase hardship, but it changes how you carry it. Gratitude strengthens your relationships as well. When you express genuine appreciation for others, you deepen your connections and foster trust. Gratitude reminds people that they matter, that their efforts are seen, and that they are valued. These moments of acknowledgement not only nurture your relationships, but also create a positive feedback loop of kindness and mutual support. The physical and emotional benefits of gratitude are profound. Studies show that practicing gratitude can reduce stress, improve sleep, and enhance overall well-being. Gratitude releases positive chemicals in the brain, creating a sense of joy and relaxation. It's a simple yet powerful way to nurture both your mind and body, supporting your transformation from the inside out. Gratitude also enhances your ability to manifest your goals. When you focus on what you already have, you attract more of what aligns with that energy. This is not just about thinking positively, it's about creating a mindset of abundance that draws opportunities and possibilities into your life. Gratitude aligns your actions with your aspirations, making your goals feel attainable and grounded. To fully embrace gratitude, it's important to make it a consistent practice. Start by reflecting on 3 things you're grateful for each day. They don't have to be monumental. Small joys like a kind word, a warm meal, or a moment of peace are equally valuable. Write them down or speak them aloud. This practice reinforces the habit of gratitude, making it a natural part of your daily life. Gratitude also invites you to appreciate yourself. Often, we're quick to criticize ourselves for what we haven't done or where we've fallen short. Gratitude shifts this narrative. Take time to acknowledge your efforts, your strengths, and the progress you've made. Celebrate the small victories and recognize the courage it takes to keep moving forward. Another profound way to practice gratitude is through giving. When you share your time, resources, or kindness with others, you create a cycle of abundance. Giving doesn't deplete you, it enriches you, reminding you of the impact you can have on others' lives. Gratitude and generosity go hand in hand, amplifying their effects on your transformation. Gratitude is not about ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to see the light, even in moments of darkness. It's about acknowledging the blessings alongside the struggles and finding strength in the balance. Gratitude transforms your mindset, allowing you to approach life with hope, resilience, and joy. This chapter invites you to deepen your gratitude practice by reflecting on the lessons in both the highs and lows of your life. Write down a challenge you faced and identify at least one thing you're grateful for because of it. Perhaps it taught you resilience, brought new opportunities, or revealed a strength you didn't know you had. Let this reflection remind you of the transformative power of gratitude. As you integrate gratitude into your life, you'll notice its profound effects. The weight of worry will lighten, your perspective will expand, and your connection to the world around you will deepen. Gratitude doesn't just change your circumstances, it changes how you experience them, allowing you to navigate your journey with grace and purpose. Gratitude is more than an emotion, it's a way of being. When you embrace gratitude, you align yourself with the abundance of life, creating a foundation for transformation that is both powerful and lasting. Let gratitude guide you, inspire you, and remind you that even in the simplest moments, there is beauty and meaning to be found. Chapter 15. The Energy of New Beginnings. Every new beginning carries an energy unlike anything else, a combination of hope, possibility, and untapped potential. It's a clean slate, an open canvas where you can rewrite your story, reimagine your future, and redefine who you want to be. The energy of new beginnings is not something to fear, it's something to embrace with curiosity and excitement. New beginnings are often sparked by moments of change. Whether it's a major life event, a decision to pursue a dream, or the realization that you're ready to grow, these moments mark the turning of a page. They invite you to step into the unknown, not with apprehension, but with the belief that the best is yet to come. The energy of new beginnings is filled with possibility because it's not yet defined by outcomes. It's a space where your intentions hold the most power, where the direction you choose sets the tone for everything that follows. This is a time to dream boldly, to imagine without limits, and to trust in the infinite potential that lies ahead. Embracing a new beginning requires letting go of what no longer serves you. Carrying the weight of the past into a new chapter dilutes its energy and holds you back from fully stepping into what's next. Release the baggage, the doubts, and the fears that tether you to old patterns. In doing so, you create space for fresh opportunities and experiences to flow into your life. Clarity is key to harnessing the energy of a new beginning. Take time to reflect on your vision for this next chapter. What do you want to create? Who do you want to become? What values and intentions will guide you? A clear vision serves as a compass, ensuring that the energy of this new beginning is directed toward growth and alignment. New beginnings often come with a mix of emotions. Excitement for what's ahead can be accompanied by uncertainty or fear of the unknown. This is natural. Growth is inherently uncomfortable because it pushes you beyond your comfort zone. But within this discomfort lies the power to evolve. Trust that the energy of a new beginning will carry you through the initial uncertainty, guiding you toward clarity and purpose. The energy of a new beginning is a chance to redefine your habits and routines. This is the perfect time to establish practices that align with your goals and values. Start small. Introduce one new habit that supports your growth. Whether it's dedicating time to self-care, journaling, or learning something new, these small actions create momentum and set the tone for your transformation. Connection is another vital aspect of new beginnings. Surround yourself with people who inspire, support, and uplift you. Share your vision and aspirations with those who believe in you, and seek out communities that align with your goals. The energy of a new beginning is amplified when shared with others who understand and encourage your journey. Gratitude enhances the energy of new beginnings by grounding you in appreciation for the present while keeping your focus on what's possible. Be grateful for the chance to start anew, for the lessons of the past that brought you here, and for the opportunities that lie ahead. Gratitude transforms nervous energy into excitement and fear into confidence. New beginnings are also a time for self-discovery. As you step into this fresh chapter, allow yourself to explore parts of yourself that may have been hidden or overlooked. What strengths, talents, or passions have yet to be fully expressed? Use this opportunity to reconnect with your authentic self and bring those aspects of your identity to the forefront. The energy of new beginnings is inherently creative. It invites you to think outside the box, to approach challenges with innovation, and to see possibilities where others see obstacles. Creativity is not limited to artistic pursuits. It's a mindset that allows you to envision and build a life that reflects your truest self. Embracing a new beginning also requires patience. Transformation doesn't happen overnight, and new paths often come with unexpected twists and turns. Trust in the process and allow yourself the grace to navigate this chapter at your own pace. Each step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Accountability can help you maintain the energy of a new beginning. Share your goals with someone you trust or create a system to track your progress. Accountability keeps you aligned with your intentions and provides motivation during moments of doubt or fatigue. It's a reminder that you're not alone on this journey. Reflecting on your journey enhances the energy of a new beginning. Take time to celebrate your decision to start fresh, the courage it took to let go of the past, and the progress you've already made. Reflection not only reinforces your commitment, but also highlights the growth and strength you've cultivated along the way. As you embrace this new beginning, remember that its energy is not fleeting. It's a resource you can tap into repeatedly. Each day is an opportunity to recommit to your vision, to realign with your purpose, and to move closer to the life you desire. The energy of new beginnings is a gift, but it requires your participation to sustain its momentum. This chapter invites you to fully embrace the energy of your new beginning. Reflect on what this chapter represents for you, write down your intentions, and take one inspired action to bring your vision to life. Let this action be a declaration of your commitment to the possibilities that await. New beginnings are not merely moments, they are movements. They mark the evolution of your journey, the expansion of your potential, and the alignment of your life with your true self. With each step you take, you are not just starting over, you are stepping into a brighter, bolder version of you. Chapter 16. Facing Challenges with Resilience. Challenges are an inevitable part of life. They come in many forms: unexpected setbacks, difficult decisions, or moments of self-doubt. While they can feel overwhelming, challenges are not obstacles meant to stop you. They are opportunities to grow, evolve, and strengthen your inner resolve. Resilience is the key to navigating these moments, transforming struggles into stepping stones toward your goals. Resilience begins with mindset. How you perceive challenges shapes your ability to overcome them. If you view them as insurmountable, they will feel that way. But when you see challenges as temporary and solvable, you empower yourself to rise above them. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulty. It's about developing the ability to adapt, recover, and keep moving forward. The foundation of resilience lies in self-trust. It's the belief that no matter what life throws at you, you have the strength to face it. This trust is cultivated through experience. Every time you confront a challenge and persevere, you build evidence of your capability. Reflect on past moments when you've overcome obstacles. These memories serve as reminders of your resilience and fortitude. Emotions are natural companions to challenges, but they don't have to control you. Resilience involves acknowledging your feelings, fear, frustration, sadness, without being consumed by them. Allow yourself to process these emotions, but don't let them dictate your actions. Emotional regulation is a skill that strengthens resilience, helping you navigate challenges with clarity and composure. Resilience also requires flexibility. Life rarely goes according to plan, and rigid expectations can amplify the stress of challenges. Flexibility means being open to alternative paths, adjusting your approach when necessary, and finding solutions in unexpected places. This adaptability allows you to maintain momentum, even when circumstances shift. Another cornerstone of resilience is problem-solving. Challenges often feel daunting because they're viewed as a single, overwhelming issue. Break them down into smaller, manageable steps. Focus on what you can do today, rather than being paralyzed by the entire journey ahead. Each small action builds progress and reduces the weight of the challenge. Support is an essential element of resilience. You don't have to face every challenge alone. Lean on trusted friends, mentors, or loved ones who can offer guidance, encouragement, or simply a listening ear. Resilience is not about isolating yourself. It's about knowing when to ask for help and valuing the strength that comes from connection. Resilience also thrives in perspective. Challenges often feel all-encompassing in the moment, but they are rarely as permanent or catastrophic as they seem. Take a step back and view the challenge in the context of your entire journey. What lesson might this moment hold? How can it contribute to your growth? Shifting your perspective transforms challenges into opportunities for learning and self-discovery. Gratitude plays a powerful role in building resilience. Even in difficult times, there are moments of light, small blessings, lessons learned, or signs of progress. Focusing on gratitude doesn't diminish the reality of the challenge. It enhances your ability to find strength within it. Gratitude reminds you of the resources, support, and inner qualities that can help you overcome. Physical and mental well-being are crucial for resilience. Challenges can be draining, and neglecting your health only amplifies their impact. Prioritize self-care, eat nourishing foods, get enough sleep, and engage in activities that replenish your energy. A strong body and mind provide the foundation for facing challenges with determination and strength. Resilience also involves letting go of perfectionism. Challenges are rarely resolved perfectly, and expecting flawless outcomes sets you up for unnecessary stress. Focus on progress, not perfection. Celebrate the small victories along the way, and remind yourself that resilience is about effort, not perfection. One of the most transformative aspects of resilience is its ability to uncover hidden strengths. Challenges push you to tap into resources you may not have realized you possessed: creativity, patience, courage, or persistence. Each time you overcome an obstacle, you expand your understanding of what you're capable of, building confidence for future challenges. Resilience is not about avoiding failure. It's about using failure as fuel for growth. Setbacks are a natural part of any journey, and they don't define your worth or potential. Resilience teaches you to view failure as feedback, an opportunity to learn, adapt, and try again with greater wisdom and strength. Time is a critical ally in resilience. Challenges can feel overwhelming in the moment, but time provides perspective, healing, and clarity. Trust that with each passing day, the intensity of the challenge will fade, and your ability to navigate it will grow stronger. Resilience is built over time, through consistent effort and unwavering belief in your ability to overcome. Resilience is not just about enduring, it's about thriving despite adversity. It's the mindset that allows you to see challenges as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. Each challenge you face builds your capacity for future growth, creating a cycle of strength and self-empowerment. This chapter encourages you to reflect on a current or past challenge in your life. What tools or strategies helped you navigate it? What strengths did you discover within yourself? Write down these insights and keep them as a reminder of your resilience. Use them as a guide for future challenges, knowing that you've overcome before and can do so again. The energy of resilience is transformative. It shifts your focus from what's difficult to what's possible. It teaches you that no challenge is too great when faced with courage, adaptability, and self-belief. Resilience is not something you are born with. It's something you cultivate, moment by moment, challenge by challenge. As you face life's challenges, know that they are not barriers, but invitations, calls to rise, to grow, and to step more fully into your strength. Resilience is your superpower, the force that carries you forward when the road gets tough. Embrace it, nurture it, and let it guide you to a life of greater purpose and fulfillment. Chapter 17: Reimagining Success on Your Terms. Success is often portrayed as a universal concept, a checklist of achievements, status, and accolades that society deems valuable. But true success isn't one size fits all. It's deeply personal, rooted in your values, desires, and unique journey. Reimagining success on your terms is an act of self-liberation, a decision to define fulfillment and happiness for yourself rather than conforming to external expectations. The first step to reimagining success is letting go of societal definitions. From an early age, we're taught that success looks a certain way: financial wealth, professional titles, or public recognition. While these markers may align with some, they often leave others feeling disconnected or unfulfilled. Success isn't about meeting others' standards. It's about aligning your life with what genuinely matters to you. To redefine success, begin by reflecting on your values. What brings you joy, purpose, and a sense of meaning? For some, success might be building a thriving career. For others, it could be nurturing meaningful relationships, pursuing creative passions, or cultivating inner peace. Your values serve as a compass, guiding you toward a version of success that feels authentic and empowering. Reimagining success also requires questioning old beliefs. You may have internalized ideas about what success should look like, ideas that no longer resonate with your evolving self. Ask yourself, who am I striving to impress? Are these goals truly mine, or have they been shaped by external pressures? This introspection creates space for new, authentic definitions of success to emerge. A crucial aspect of reimagining success is embracing fulfillment over achievement. While accomplishments can be satisfying, they're not the sole measure of a meaningful life. True success is found in the quality of your experiences, the depth of your connections, and the peace you feel within. It's about enjoying the journey as much as reaching the destination. Gratitude plays a powerful role in this process. Often, we chase external markers of success while overlooking the blessings we already have. Gratitude shifts your perspective, helping you recognize the abundance in your life. It reminds you that success isn't about accumulation, it's about appreciating and making the most of what you have. Reimagining success also involves celebrating individuality. Your path will not look like anyone else's, and that's a good thing. Embrace your uniqueness and let it shape your definition of success. Whether your goals are unconventional or traditional, they are valid as long as they align with your values and aspirations. Another key to redefining success is prioritizing well-being. Success that comes at the cost of your mental, emotional, or physical health is unsustainable. Prioritize self-care, balance, and boundaries as integral components of your journey. Success should enhance your life, not deplete it. Resilience plays a vital role in this reimagining. The road to success is rarely linear, and setbacks are inevitable. Redefining success means viewing these challenges not as failures, but as opportunities for growth. Each hurdle you overcome adds depth and meaning to your journey, reinforcing your commitment to living on your terms. Reimagining success requires detaching from comparison. In a world where social media amplifies others' achievements, it's easy to feel like you're falling behind. But success is not a competition, it's a personal journey. Focus on your own progress and measure your success by how aligned you feel with your purpose, not by how you stack up against others. Connection enhances the experience of success. Sharing your journey with others, whether through mentorship, collaboration, or simply celebrating milestones together, deepens the sense of fulfillment. Success isn't just about personal gain, it's about contributing to something larger, whether that's your community, your family, or the world. Reimagining success also means allowing for evolution. What success looks like for you today might not align with who you become in the future, and that's okay. Success is not a fixed destination, it's a dynamic, ever-changing expression of your growth and values. Embrace the fluidity of your goals and be willing to adjust as you evolve. Creativity is another essential aspect of reimagining success. Think beyond traditional paths and explore innovative ways to achieve your aspirations. Success doesn't have to follow a blueprint. It can be as unique and unconventional as you are. Trust your instincts and don't be afraid to carve your own path. To integrate this new vision of success, start by setting intentional goals. These goals should reflect your redefined priorities and values rather than societal expectations. Break them down into actionable steps and celebrate each milestone along the way. This approach reinforces your commitment to living authentically. This chapter invites you to create your own success manifesto. Write down what success means to you, not what you've been told it should mean, but what it feels like in your heart. Include the values, goals, and experiences that define your vision. Let this manifesto serve as a reminder of your commitment to living a life that feels true and fulfilling. Reimagining success is an ongoing journey. It requires patience, introspection, and the courage to stand firm in your truth. But as you align your life with your own definition of success, you'll discover a deeper sense of peace and purpose. Success is not about reaching the top of someone else's ladder. It's about building a life that feels meaningful, authentic, and fully your own. Let this reimagining inspire you to step boldly into your truth. Trust in your unique path, honor your values, and embrace the fulfillment that comes from living a life defined by your own terms. Chapter 18. Living authentically every day. Authenticity is the cornerstone of a fulfilling life. It's the act of aligning your thoughts, words, and actions with your true self. Living authentically every day is not just a goal, it's a way of being, one that honors your individuality, embraces your imperfections, and allows you to show up in the world without pretense. This path requires courage, self-awareness, and a deep commitment to living in harmony with who you truly are. Living authentically begins with self-awareness. You cannot live in alignment with your true self if you don't first understand who that self is. Take time to explore your values, passions, and boundaries. What matters most to you? What energizes you? What do you stand for? These answers form the foundation of your authenticity, serving as a guide for your daily decisions and interactions. Authenticity is also about shedding masks. Over time, we learn to wear masks to fit into societal expectations, to avoid judgment, or to protect ourselves from vulnerability. While these masks may offer temporary comfort, they disconnect us from our essence. Living authentically means removing these layers and embracing your true identity, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. One of the biggest challenges to authenticity is fear of judgment, rejection, or failure. These fears often lead us to conform or hide aspects of ourselves to gain acceptance. But true fulfillment comes from living in alignment with your truth, not from meeting others' expectations. Authenticity requires courage, the courage to be seen, to stand out, and to prioritize your own values over external approval. Authenticity is not about perfection, it's about wholeness. It's acknowledging and embracing all parts of yourself, even the ones that feel messy or flawed. Living authentically means letting go of the need to appear perfect and instead focusing on being real. This honesty creates a sense of freedom and peace, allowing you to navigate life with greater ease. Living authentically every day involves making intentional choices. Each decision you make, no matter how small, is an opportunity to align with your true self. From the way you spend your time to the relationships you nurture, every action can reflect your authenticity. When your actions align with your values, you create a life that feels meaningful and genuine. Boundaries are a crucial part of authenticity. Living authentically doesn't mean pleasing everyone or saying yes to everything. It means honoring your limits, protecting your energy, and being clear about what aligns with your values. Setting boundaries is not selfish. It's a way of showing respect for yourself and others. Authenticity also thrives in relationships. When you show up as your true self, you invite deeper connections with those around you. Authenticity fosters trust, vulnerability, and understanding, creating relationships that are built on mutual respect and empathy. These connections become a source of support and inspiration, enriching your life in profound ways. Gratitude is a powerful practice that complements authenticity. When you appreciate your unique qualities, experiences, and journey, you strengthen your connection to your true self. Gratitude helps you focus on what makes you special, reinforcing your commitment to living authentically. It also fosters a sense of abundance, reminding you that you are enough just as you are. Another aspect of authenticity is self-expression. Living authentically means finding ways to express your thoughts, emotions, and creativity in a manner that feels true to you. This could be through writing, art, conversations, or actions. Authentic self-expression not only enriches your life, but also inspires those around you to embrace their own truth. Resilience is integral to authenticity. Living authentically doesn't shield you from challenges, but it does give you the strength to face them with confidence and clarity. When you stay true to yourself in the face of adversity, you build a deep sense of trust in your ability to navigate life's ups and downs. This resilience reinforces your authenticity, making it easier to show up fully each day. Authenticity is not a destination, it's a daily practice. It requires ongoing self-reflection, adjustment, and effort. Some days it will feel natural, other days it may feel like a struggle. The key is to remain committed, to forgive yourself when you fall short, and to recommit to living authentically each day. To live authentically every day, create moments of stillness in your routine. Use these moments to check in with yourself, reflect on your actions, and realign with your values. This practice helps you stay connected to your true self, even amidst the busyness of life. Authenticity is not about grand gestures. It's about the small, consistent choices you make to honor your truth. Living authentically also means embracing growth. Your authentic self is not fixed. It evolves as you learn, experience, and expand. Be open to rediscovering parts of yourself, trying new things, and redefining your path as you go. Growth and authenticity are intertwined, each fueling the other in a continuous cycle of self-discovery. This chapter invites you to reflect on what authenticity means to you. What does living true to yourself look like in your daily life? What changes can you make to align more fully with your values? Write down one action you can take today to live more authentically. Whether it's having an honest conversation, setting a boundary, or simply embracing a part of yourself you've hidden, let this action serve as a step toward deeper alignment. Living authentically every day transforms your life from the inside out. It brings a sense of clarity, confidence, and connection that no external achievement can provide. When you live authentically, you create a life that feels not only true, but also deeply fulfilling. It's a life where you can wake up each day, knowing that you are honoring your unique essence. Let your authenticity be your guide. Trust in your truth, honor your journey, and show up in the world as the person you were always meant to be. Authenticity isn't just a way of living, it's a way of thriving. Chapter 19. The Ripple Effect of Transformation. Transformation is never confined to just one aspect of your life. When you change, the effects extend far beyond yourself, creating ripples that touch your relationships, your environment, and even the lives of those you may never meet. The ripple effect of transformation is a testament to the interconnectedness of life, how every shift within you contributes to a greater collective impact. At its core, transformation begins with a personal decision. Whether it's choosing to let go of old habits, embrace a new mindset, or pursue a long-held dream, the changes you make within yourself set the stage for a broader impact. Transformation radiates outward, like a pebble dropped into a still pond, creating waves that grow larger as they move farther from the source. One of the most immediate ripples of transformation is seen in your relationships. As you grow, you inspire those around you to do the same. When you prioritize authenticity, self-care, and personal growth, you model these values for others, encouraging them to reflect on their own paths. Your transformation becomes a source of encouragement, proving that change is possible and worth pursuing. The energy you bring to your interactions shifts as well. Transformation fosters a sense of calm, confidence, and positivity, which others can feel. This energy has a magnetic quality, drawing people toward you and creating deeper, more meaningful connections. The relationships that align with your growth flourish, while those that no longer serve you naturally fade, making space for new connections that resonate with your evolving self. The ripple effect also extends to your environment. As you align your life with your values and goals, you begin to make choices that reflect your transformation. This might mean creating a home that feels peaceful and inspiring, contributing to your community in meaningful ways, or simply treating the world around you with greater care and respect. These small actions contribute to a collective shift, reminding others of the power of intentional living. Your transformation can also inspire strangers in ways you might never realize. The way you carry yourself, the kindness you show, or the courage you display in pursuing your dreams can leave an impression on someone else's life. A single moment of inspiration can spark a chain reaction, motivating others to take steps toward their own growth. The ripple effect is often invisible, but its impact is undeniable. Another significant ripple of transformation is the shift in how you view challenges. As you grow, you develop resilience and a greater capacity to navigate difficulties with grace. This mindset not only benefits you, but also influences those around you. When others see you face obstacles with strength and adaptability, they are inspired to approach their own challenges with similar determination. The ripple effect is also reflected in the opportunities that arise. As you transform, you attract experiences, people, and circumstances that align with your growth. These opportunities are not coincidences. They are the result of the energy and focus you bring to your life. Transformation creates a flow of abundance, opening doors that were once invisible. On a larger scale, the ripple effect contributes to collective change. When individuals commit to personal growth, the impact is felt in families, communities, and societies. Your transformation might encourage a loved one to heal a relationship, inspire a colleague to pursue their passion, or motivate a friend to adopt a healthier lifestyle. These individual ripples combine to create a wave of positive change, demonstrating the power of transformation on a collective level. Gratitude amplifies the ripple effect of transformation. When you take the time to appreciate the changes you've made and the impact they've had, you reinforce their importance. Gratitude helps you recognize how far you've come and how your growth contributes to the greater good. It also deepens your connection to those who have supported you, creating a cycle of appreciation and inspiration. The ripple effect of transformation is not linear, it's cyclical. Each ripple that touches others often circles back to you, reinforcing your growth and reminding you of your impact. This feedback loop creates momentum, encouraging you to continue evolving and contributing to the world around you. Transformation also changes how you see your role in the world. As you grow, you begin to understand that your actions, no matter how small, hold significance. The choices you make, the kindness you show, and the courage you embody all contribute to the collective energy of humanity. Your transformation becomes a beacon of hope, reminding others that change is possible and meaningful. This chapter invites you to reflect on the ripples of your own transformation. Consider how your growth has impacted your relationships, your environment, and even strangers. Write down the ways your transformation has inspired or influenced others, and take a moment to celebrate the positive impact you've created. As you embrace the ripple effect of transformation, you'll discover that your growth is not isolated. It's a part of something much larger. Each step you take toward becoming your best self contributes to a wave of change that uplifts and inspires others. Your transformation is not just for you, it's a gift to the world. Transformation is both a personal and collective journey. Every ripple you create, no matter how small, adds to the flow of positive energy that shapes our shared existence. By living authentically and embracing your growth, you become a source of light, inspiring others to embark on their own journeys and contribute to the wave of transformation that connects us all. Chapter 20. Becoming the best version of yourself. Becoming the best version of yourself is not about achieving perfection or fulfilling society's ideals. It's about reaching the fullest expression of who you are. It's a journey of self-discovery, growth, and alignment, where every step brings you closer to living a life that feels authentic, meaningful, and empowered. This is not a destination to arrive at. It's a continuous evolution, a commitment to progress, and a celebration of every moment that shapes you. The journey to becoming your best self begins with clarity. To grow, you must first understand who you are and what you value. This clarity comes from deep introspection, where you identify your passions, strengths, and areas for growth. What brings you joy? What challenges ignite your determination? The answers to these questions lay the foundation for your transformation. Self-awareness is at the heart of this journey. Becoming the best version of yourself requires an honest and compassionate look at where you are right now. Acknowledge your strengths and celebrate them, but also confront the habits, fears, and patterns that hold you back. Self-awareness is not about self-criticism. It's about shining a light on all aspects of yourself so you can move forward with purpose and confidence. Growth is the defining characteristic of your best self. It's not about being better than anyone else. It's about being better than you were yesterday. Growth requires you to step out of your comfort zone, take risks, and embrace challenges as opportunities for learning. Each experience, whether a success or a setback, contributes to your evolution, teaching you resilience, adaptability, and strength. Purpose fuels the journey to your best self. Without a sense of purpose, progress can feel aimless. Reflect on what gives your life meaning and align your actions with that purpose. Whether it's contributing to your community, nurturing relationships, pursuing a passion, or simply living with kindness, purpose provides direction and motivation, ensuring that your growth is not just personal, but also impactful. A crucial aspect of becoming your best self is embracing your uniqueness. The world doesn't need another version of someone else. It needs the truest version of you. Your quirks, perspectives, and talents are what set you apart. Embrace them unapologetically and let them guide your decisions and actions. Authenticity is not just a quality, it's a superpower that draws others to you and creates a life that feels deeply fulfilling. The journey to your best self is also about releasing what no longer serves you. This might mean letting go of toxic relationships, outdated beliefs, or self-imposed limitations. Growth requires space, and by releasing these burdens, you create room for new opportunities, ideas, and connections that align with your evolving self. Mindset plays a pivotal role in this transformation. A growth mindset, the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning, is essential for becoming your best self. This mindset encourages curiosity, persistence, and a willingness to embrace failure as a stepping stone to success. With a growth mindset, challenges become invitations to expand rather than barriers to progress. Habits are the building blocks of your best self. Consistent, intentional actions create momentum and shape the life you desire. Identify habits that align with your goals and integrate them into your daily routine. Whether it's dedicating time to self-care, learning new skills, or fostering meaningful connections, these habits form the framework for sustainable growth. Resilience is another cornerstone of this journey. Life will inevitably throw obstacles in your path, but resilience allows you to navigate them with strength and grace. It's the ability to adapt, recover, and continue moving forward, even when the road feels difficult. Resilience is not something you're born with. It's something you cultivate through experience and perseverance. Connection enriches your journey to your best self. Surround yourself with people who uplift, support, and inspire you. These relationships provide encouragement, perspective, and accountability, helping you stay aligned with your values and goals. At the same time, becoming your best self also means being that source of encouragement for others, creating a ripple effect of growth and positivity. Gratitude amplifies your progress. As you work toward becoming your best self, take time to appreciate the milestones, lessons, and experiences that shape your journey. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant, reinforcing a sense of contentment and joy. It reminds you that the journey itself is as important as the destination. The best version of yourself is not static. It evolves as you do. Embrace the fluidity of this journey, allowing yourself to adapt and redefine your goals as you grow. Each stage of life brings new challenges, opportunities, and insights, and your best self will continue to expand in response to these experiences. This chapter invites you to commit to the practice of becoming your best self. Write down one intention for your growth, something that reflects your values, passions, and purpose. Break it into actionable steps and begin today, knowing that every small action contributes to your evolution. Celebrate each step and let your progress inspire you to keep moving forward. Becoming the best version of yourself is not about perfection. It's about living with intention, authenticity, and courage. It's about aligning your life with your values, embracing growth, and contributing to the world in a way that feels meaningful. The journey is ongoing, but with each step, you come closer to a life that feels true to who you are. Let this transformation empower you. Trust in your ability to grow, honor your unique path, and show up each day as a reflection of your best self. This is your journey, your evolution, and your opportunity to create a life that inspires both you and those around you. Chapter 21. The Power of Small Steps. Transformation is often imagined as a dramatic leap, a single monumental act that changes everything. But in reality, true and lasting change comes from small, deliberate steps taken consistently over time. These small steps may seem insignificant on their own, but their cumulative effect is transformative, creating a solid foundation for personal growth and fulfillment. The power of small steps lies in their accessibility. Unlike grand, sweeping changes that may feel daunting, small steps are achievable no matter where you're starting from. For example, if your goal is to improve your health, a small step might be drinking 1 extra glass of water a day. If you want to enhance your relationships, it could be sending a thoughtful message to someone you care about. These actions are simple but impactful, setting the stage for bigger transformations. Small steps are particularly effective because they bypass overwhelm. When faced with a large goal, it's easy to feel paralyzed by its size and complexity. Small steps break the goal into manageable pieces, allowing you to focus on what's immediately within your reach. This approach not only makes progress possible, but also builds confidence, as each completed step serves as a reminder of your ability to move forward. Another advantage of small steps is their ability to create momentum. Just like a tiny snowball rolling downhill gathers size and speed, small actions build upon one another, leading to significant progress over time. This momentum keeps you motivated, reinforcing the belief that you're capable of achieving your goals. Every small victory adds to this momentum, making the journey feel not just possible, but exciting. Small steps also teach patience and persistence. Transformation doesn't happen overnight, and the journey can sometimes feel slow. However, by committing to small, consistent actions, you develop the resilience to stay the course, even when progress feels invisible. Over time, these actions compound, leading to breakthroughs that reflect the dedication and effort you've invested. A unique strength of small steps is their adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and circumstances can change in ways you can't control. Large, rigid plans may falter under unexpected challenges, but small steps can be adjusted to fit the situation. For instance, if you're pursuing a new skill but find your schedule disrupted, dedicating even 5 minutes a day to practice keeps the momentum alive. This flexibility ensures that progress continues, no matter the obstacles. Small steps also align with the power of habit. When repeated consistently, small actions become second nature, embedding themselves into your daily routine. These habits create a ripple effect, influencing other areas of your life. For example, starting your day with a moment of gratitude can set a positive tone that impacts your mood, interactions, and productivity throughout the day. These habits become the invisible scaffolding that supports your transformation. The power of small steps is amplified by reflection and celebration. Taking a moment to acknowledge the progress you've made reinforces your commitment and builds self-confidence. Each small step, no matter how minor it seems, is a victory worth celebrating. These celebrations provide motivation to keep going, reminding you that progress is being made, even if it's not immediately visible. Small steps are not only practical, they're deeply empowering. They remind you that growth is within your control, that you don't need to wait for the perfect moment or ideal conditions to start. By taking ownership of what you can do right now, you reclaim your power and demonstrate to yourself that change is possible, no matter how daunting the goal may seem. This chapter invites you to identify one small step you can take today that aligns with your goals or values. It could be something as simple as writing down a to-do list, setting aside time for reflection, or reaching out to someone you've been meaning to connect with. Whatever the step, commit to it fully and recognize its significance as part of your larger journey. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. These words remind us that every great achievement, every profound transformation starts small. The power of small steps is in their ability to guide you steadily toward your vision, building momentum, confidence, and clarity along the way. Embrace this power in your life. Trust that each small action holds meaning and contributes to a greater whole. The beauty of small steps is that they are always within reach, offering you a way forward no matter where you are. With patience, persistence, and intention, these steps will carry you toward the best version of yourself and a life filled with purpose and fulfillment. You've journeyed through the pages of Born a New You, exploring the transformative power of change, resilience, and authenticity. Each chapter has been a stepping stone, guiding you toward a deeper understanding of yourself and your limitless potential. This is more than just a book. It's an invitation to embrace your uniqueness, align with your purpose, and step into the life you were always meant to live. Transformation is not about achieving perfection or rushing toward a destination. It's about celebrating every step, every small victory, and every moment of growth. It's about creating a life that reflects your values, passions, and strengths, a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. The lessons you've explored here are not just ideas, they are tools for lasting change. Remember, you are not bound by your past, nor limited by your circumstances. You have the power to let go of what no longer serves you, to redefine success on your terms, and to become the best version of yourself. Transformation is not a one-time act. It's a daily practice, a commitment to living with intention, courage, and gratitude. Now, the journey doesn't end here. The real transformation begins when you take these insights and apply them to your life. Start with one small step today, whether it's setting a new intention, creating a habit, or simply reflecting on how far you've come. Each action you take is a declaration of your commitment to growth. As you move forward, know that your transformation is not just for you, it's a gift to the world. The ripple effect of your growth inspires others to embark on their own journeys, creating waves of positivity, connection, and change. You are a part of something greater, and your unique light contributes to a collective evolution. Thank you for being part of this journey. If this audiobook has inspired or empowered you, I encourage you to share it with someone who might benefit from its message. Together, we can create a ripple effect of transformation that reaches far and wide. If you've enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Audiobook Empowerment for more inspiring and empowering content. Stay connected, stay inspired, and remember, every day is an opportunity to be born anew.